Hi everyone, once again, Dr. Ron Hecker with Lapband Doctors. You can find us on Facebook or the internet at lapbanddoctors.com. Today I saw a patient who lost 12 pounds in the past 8 weeks or so, 2 months, 12 pounds in 8 weeks. And the main difference in his food intake was him changing his breakfast. Last time I saw him a couple months ago, we went over his breakfast choices and we had him change his breakfast. And breakfast, in my opinion, is probably the most important meal for a person to examine because breakfast is the one meal that is typically a constant. And what I mean by that is we typically have the same breakfast over and over and over again. Whereas lunch, we may go out to lunch with friends or workmates and have different lunch every day. Same thing with dinner. We may go out with friends or family to dinner and pick different restaurants a couple times a week. But breakfast is a constant for many of us. Whatever we have on one day is typically a breakfast that we're going to have every day. And looking here at some breakfast counts of typical breakfasts I found here on the internet, omelet with hash browns, 536 calories. Scrambled eggs with one slice of toast and bacon, 588 calories. Blueberry pancakes with syrup, 400 calories. As we can see, if we're having a breakfast of 500 or even 400 calories a day, if we can change that and have a much smaller breakfast of maybe 100, 150 calories a day, then we're cutting out perhaps 200, 300, or even 400 calories a day from our typical intake. Over the course of a month or two, that's going to be a significant amount of weight that's lost from that one change. Take a look at your breakfast. You may find that there's room for improvement. If I have breakfast, I'll typically have a protein shake mixed in water. I may have just some steel-cut oatmeals, no different than regular oats, about 150 calories a serving. Sometimes I'll add a non-calorie sweetener to it. I can add Splenda, stevia. A friend of mine recently gave me these. DevotionNutrition.com. These are stevia flavored mixes, so they have blueberry sky, fruity loop cereal, razzmatazz, different flavors. DevotionNutrition.com, 0 calories. You can add it to oatmeal, coffee, hot tea, protein shakes, cereal. Whatever you do, take a look at your breakfast. You may find that breakfast is several hundred calories per day and it's the same breakfast over and over and over again. So by changing that breakfast, you may be cutting out a few hundred calories a day, which over the course of a month will be a few thousand calories. And like my patient that I saw today, you may find yourself able to lose 4 pounds a month, 5 pounds, even 6 pounds a month just by changing your breakfast. Take a look at your breakfast. Consider these from DevotionNutrition.com. No, I'm not getting any kind of commission or affiliate fee or anything like that. They don't even know I exist. DevotionNutrition.com, calorie-free flavorings. Take a look at your breakfast. Try to cut out hundreds of calories per day. Over the course of months, you'll see that's thousands of calories. Dr. Ron Hecker with Lapband Doctors.